Oh, I lost all that footage. Okay, we're oh that's fucked up. Okay, hey, what's up? This is your girl Nicole Reloaded. Hey, what's up? This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. I truly apologize. The live was cut down somehow. Probably got flagged. I don't know, whatever. But I'm waiting for y'all to come over. So I'll wait for y'all to come into the room. Mona, you there? Can you hear me? All right. All right. Hold on. All right, hey, what's up? Like I said, this once again is your girl Nicole Reloaded. We loaded up with another video. I truly apologize for the inconvenience. I think that we got flagged, y'all. We got flagged. We got Mona Symone that is in the room. Thank you to everybody. Please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Okay, okie dokie. And I want to say this. Through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. Amen. So, anyway, hey, Mona. She sounds so. Wait, sis. Wait, hold on. Let me fix it. I can't hear you. Okay. All right. Say something now.
I said, good evening.
Oh, it's
Can you hear
evening where
me?
you at, right?
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
This afternoon, early evening. Yeah. I just woke up and I was laying in bed, getting caught up on all these text messages, and I saw you were live. So I always pop in when I see you're live.
Of
So I was like,
course.
let me jump in and see what you're up to. So you've seen the mess going around. I take it.
Yeah. Well, let me just say this. I mean, I'm not caught up on everything because I'm still somewhat caught up on
Neither am I.
the video that a cult did, and she brought it back to my remembrance. I would say,
Mhm.
with Sweet Ma, what she did to me,
Right.
and you know, I don't think that people actually even realize that Nicole Tyler came out and confessed that she was involved
Right.
in all of that. Like, I don't think people realize how deep it is only because like my channel took a big hit. It was in the process of, I should have like at least close to 10,000 followers now. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and
And
then
I
after what
saw the
happened to
video.
Mona, it made it even it got even worse.
Mhm.
And I don't know.
It's all right though.
I don't know. Just go ahead, Mona. I don't know. I appreciated Cole's video.
The thing
I
that bothers me.
mhm.
Mhm. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you said go ahead, Mona.
No, I
No, I
did.
was ready.
I just continued to talk. No, go ahead, sis.
The thing that bothers me is how short people's memories are. They don't remember this, and you said something that's very important a little bit ago. None of us mean her baby any harm. Like, we want her and her baby to thrive and prosper. But what's so wrong is how she does people, because she gets paranoid. She doesn't think things through. And she goes around trying to destroy people. She tried to destroy you. People, your channel does not grow because people don't want to be associated and hated with you and hated by other groups or other people. Same thing with me. It's like people are afraid that I have all these subscribers, and people are afraid to be seen in my room because they're afraid that the mean girls will block them out of their chat and no one else will associate with them. That is
Right.
irresponsible. That's not kind. That is called blocking people people's bags. But you know what? The universe don't like ugly. What goes around comes around, and that's why I remove myself from the situation because I'm like, I see it coming. All these girls is getting the tension is getting too high. You know, the views are getting high, the risk is higher, and they switching out on each other. And now they're telling on each other. And the only thing I can keep saying as they're telling on each other is I need y'all to remember everything this girl said, everything this girl denied. I just got this clip last night when I woke up this morning with her finally admitting that she was talking about me for weeks to bitter and sweet and different people that they weren't participating in it, but she was going around to everybody telling everybody she don't know if she can trust me. And they were saying things like, okay, well, I'm not going to fuck with Mona then if you're not fucking with Mona. You know, trying to destroy me. And when I came out publicly and talked about it, she made a mockery of me on her platform for 8 hours straight and told everybody if they follow me, they will block her. And it eventually led to me losing 30,000 people with me arguing with her, trying to prove my point. People got tired of the drama, and anybody that was associating with her left me.
And they did the same thing to me, and I only had like what, like 1,300, but I ended up getting like 1,500. But still, I mean, if you put the math together, I would be like way better. It fucked up my momentum big time, and the other people that supported her and that loved Sweet Ma, she, not saying that she expressed what she expressed, but they kept it rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, like, where people don't say things to me in chats and, all kinds of stuff. And then what happened to you, that's why I got even more angry with the 6th Degree and the Cash App. Not trying to raise up dead bones, but if you go back and look at the private caller thing, you will see this is what she did to Mona. She already had did to Armand Wiggins.
Yeah, she does this to everybody, and I don't know why people still believe it. Like Felicia in your comments said that she hadn't seen me live anymore. Felicia, that's because I'm not on YouTube anymore. I'm back to doing what I usually do, which is just maybe upload some videos to YouTube as a backup. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram. The YouTube community that I landed in does not appreciate me, so I'm not going to waste my voice. So that's where I'm at. When I have something to contribute to YouTube and I've been working on content, then I'll bring it. But I'm not going to stay where I'm not wanted. So it's a waste of my time. So I'm only on YouTube to support my friends that I've made and support my sisters. Other than that, I don't be on here.
No, she don't. I mean, it was a lot. Like, there was a lot of bullying. And for a cult, me and Nicole, me and her are not friends. For her to come out, you know what I'm saying? And break that shit down once again. I told her, thank you. I really appreciated that she did that. I get a lot of heat for standing in my own truth. I didn't think that I shouldn't have to do. I shouldn't have to do all of that. People don't even talk to me anymore because of that.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you. Let me remind you of something. I don't know if you remember with Diane when she was attacking me, and her and Tracy got together, claiming they was gonna tear down my platform. There was a girl. Honestly speaking, is the name she goes by now. Shannon was the name. It was her real name that everybody found out. And I forget what her. No, I think she was using her real name on YouTube at the time or whatnot.
I don't know who this girl is.
Yeah, well, let me tell you who she is. That Sweet Ma tried to use, and I'm only saying Sweet Ma so people know who I'm talking about, tried to use this girl against me. Her and another YouTuber had this girl on their platform trying to say that I had did her wrong. And at the time, I was telling Diane, I was like, this girl is scamming y'all. I don't know this girl. And I didn't know her at the time. And I was like, she just popped out the blue trying to say that she want to kill herself and that.
Yeah. Wait. hold on, cause I got a lot of flack behind that. You're supporting someone. She's the chick that I never knew what her name was, cause nobody would tell me what her name was. She's the one that claimed that she tried to commit suicide because of what you did, right?
Right, right.
Which sent the internet on fire. So the one that scammed, okay, but this is the one that scammed Sweet Mom.
But Diane was working. The point is that Diane was working with this girl back then. I had never talked to this honestly speaking girl until recently when she apologized. I have not worked with her against Diane. I'm not even studying these people on YouTube. So I don't know why they keep claiming that I'm working with people against them. I'm not even interested in them. But it's also
right, Felicia.
that somewhere on the line, I guess they must have fallen out. And then honestly speaking, then Shannon created a new YouTube account. Like I'm a bit confused and scammed her ass again or something she's claiming, or got money from her again or something that
Sweet Ma, it just she's
that's just the fact that Sweet Ma is dumb as hell. Because I knew when I first started watching those, when people were like, who is honestly speaking? She claimed she was scammed by you and Sweet Mom. When I heard the video, because she didn't change her voice, I said, oh, that's that Shannon chick. I knew immediately who that was. Immediately. And she was coming around Ashley B's channel, and I told Ashley who she was. I was like, Ashley, you know who that is, right? And I brought her up to speed on who she was. There was no working with her against Diane at all. And then that went from her apologizing to me. I kept making videos about me, and I said, you know what? I told Ashley, I said, have her call me if she comments on your page again. Tell her I want to talk to her, because I really wanted to know why she was telling these lies on me, saying that I was responsible for her trying to end her life. So we had a phone conversation. She apologized. She said some of her words got twisted, that wasn't what she was trying to say, that she was going to take down the videos about me. And then next thing I know, Sweet Ma is attacking her now. Now, I don't know if the girl is scamming or not. I know she does appear to be in financial need, but I don't really know her like that or know her history. But I know that you can't trust Sweet Ma. I know that everybody's a narcissist or a scammer that she no longer likes anymore. Everybody's up to something. She's paranoid about everybody. And when she goes on these paranoid tyrants, then she attacks people, their platform, and their channel. And that's just not right.
I'm just I don't know. I just can't believe because you know that we're almost coming up on a year, of the even the
Yeah, that's the same lady that was on Star's platform, that was on Seven Stars channel. Yeah, that was talking about me. Felicia remembers. Yeah. And now it's funny that Diane was boosting this girl up a couple of months ago, saying Mona scammed her. Mona scammed her. Now Diane is claiming she's been scammed by his girl. That's just funny.
how you gonna be how you gonna be okay, how you gonna be scammed by the one that was your
was working with,
your witness to the scammer? Like, it don't make sense.
Right, right.
She said, okay, and Felicia, call in, sis. We all love over here. I don't do none of that mess shit. You can call in private. I've been trying to do the best of my ability to try to bring closure, because there's been a lot of people that have been casualty to war, but I don't even, well, yeah, I guess you could say what you think, Mona.
About what?
I mean, how do you feel about, I'm not trying to be selfish, but how do you feel, about what happened with the private caller thing? I mean, I already know, but
I feel like you still, hold on, I gotta pee. Hold on real quick.
Oh, you get nervous, baby? Oh, don't get nervous, baby. Shit, we only got one people in
Okay,
here.
I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody gonna
But no,
do nothing to you,
I
baby.
think you're still owed an apology. I think all the wrongs that have been done will be made right. I feel like it's not going to be justified till all the wrongs that Symone has done is corrected. And the universe is going to make that right. Balance is going to be balanced out. She still owes you one. Fuck that. Yeah, we keeping the peace. We ain't attacking nobody. We keeping calm. But she owes you one. The truth is, at the end of the day, that girl lied on you. You did nothing to her. And she grabbed you up out the blue. All you did was call into Armand's channel and give your educated opinion about a situation. And she pulled you literally off the call and made all these videos having people attack you, saying that you were Toxsique and that you were lying and fronting. That's crazy. That's crazy. She owes you. That's fucked up. And then she gave a half-ass apology. Well, if I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. No, bitch, you are wrong. You are wrong. Just like you were wrong about me when she thought that I was switching out on her and making videos about her, and I'm in a whole beef with BS, and Diane is supposed to be my friend, and she's making the assumption that my videos about BS are about her. And then she starts running around to other content creators behind my back, mind you, telling them that, oh, I don't know if I can trust Mona. Getting paranoid, making all these people hate me behind the scenes. And then when I finally tell the public, then she does 6 degrees in the cash app. Like, why aren't people paying attention? Now she's fall out, and I told Crystal Nicole, which is so funny. I told Crystal Nicole when Crystal Nicole was making those videos about me, I said, you know what? I didn't have nothing against you because I see it coming. You think this girl is your friend. The same thing that she's done to me, she's going to do to you. She can't help it. She's like that. The moment she doesn't like you anymore, because I don't believe that she truly thinks that we are against her. Not for me psychoanalyzing the situation. This girl, when you are not giving her what she wants, if she's not spoiled, if she's not served, she's going to attack you. She's going to turn everybody against you, and she's going to play the victim. That's what she does. The moment you stop kissing her ass, she is going to play the victim, period.
Felicia, can you hear Mona? She said behind the scenes seems like it's always comes. Oh, yes, whatever is done behind the scenes, it's always going to come to the forefront. And this is, my thing, because I think if people would go back, and I believe that's the reason why, well, I'm just giving like okay, hello, we have a caller 2461, and Mona, I need you to speak into the phone. You sound like you so far away, sis. I know you don't talk that.
Oh, okay. Because I got you on speakerphone. Hold on, I'm going to turn on my Bluetooth.
It might be me, Nicole.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, we have my sister Tanisha. We have Mona Symone that's on the line, and we about to really get into some, into some stuff. I should have named it confession.
Hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better.
Yeah, that's way better.
And there's the history of the situation.
Yeah, like
I'm just reminding people about your situation.
Because that's where it stemmed. That's the reason why, though, sis, is because that's where it stemmed from. That we know. I don't know any incidents, before
she
that.
Probably has a long history.
You know what I'm saying?
A long history of people that she's hurt, and we don't even know about because it happened years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably gone on about their business by now. A zebra doesn't change its stripes. This girl is like this. She's always paranoid. Lisa, how you doing, babe? Huh?
I wanted to know, do you want a coffee or you?
No, I don't. I don't want a coffee. Just come on. Bye.
Well, go and introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Tanisha. That's all. Just Tanisha. I just, I know a lot about what's going on. I watch a lot in the bushes. I really don't make a lot of comments unless I'm just saying hi or whatever, but I watch everything. Everything. From the beginning, way, even before the TK situation.
Right.
And Mona, I just want to say that my heart really goes out to you, and you know that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why these folks think that everybody doesn't have a mind of their own, and they can't think for themselves, and thinking that you're somehow doing some kind of magical trick to get everybody to believe what you're saying. But,
Right.
I think for myself, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't give a care. I don't care what anybody thinks and say. But if I'm with you, I'm with you. If I believe you, I believe you. Whomever platform I've ever donated money to, regardless of who it is, and there's been many, many, many. And some I've never even gone back to, not because I don't like them, just because I just, I hop around a little bit here and there. I like to spread the love, and that's it. But when you give money, you don't say that somebody conned you out of money. Because there's no way you can con somebody out of money. If they say they have a situation, if you have a situation, you're not going to fall in a hole just to take this person out of the hole. I mean, we both got a situation. I have a child that's sick that needs help, and I'm looking for money, but I'm giving you money. It just doesn't add up. And I'm going to tell you, those best friends that you call your best friends that you meet over now, I saw a video and I prayed to God that I'd never ever see one of her pop-ups on any of my lives, anything that pops up. I don't want to see anything with her name, anything. It just so happened today, I turned on the iPad. That's the first video that came up about two people that she hated the most. She never wanted to say she use the word hate. However, her two best friends, now you would think that if you're falling asleep on the phone with a person, you talk to them about any and everything. If those people are making videos about you saying that you're scamming and frauding or whatever, then obviously you've spoken to them about some personal things. So
I'm trying to figure out how to put this so y'all can
there's
hear.
a girl they call Lucretia.
Hey, Ashley.
And then mean people used to call her Lucretia. And
What, Crystal Nicole?
Too. And she said that Crystal Nicole made a video about her. And I was like, Lord, I don't need to see this today because I have so much, what they did when they called and made that bogus call to my house.
Uh-oh.
You see, a lot of people don't know you because they came in the middle. And whatever her fight was with you had nothing to do with me. You asked me to help her, and that's what I was reaching out to do.
Right.
And you never ever said anything about don't help her, F her now that I ain't messing with you. You never said none of that. You never ever, whatever it was, it was. You never told me. You never said anything about her. Period. And whatever y'all do.
That's why, if I could just say one quick thing, because I want to hear this from you. That's why people continue to follow her and they don't follow us, because we're not as nasty and cold to tell people, well, if you follow her, I'm going to block you. But that's what she does to other people. If you want to follow her and be along with the Sweet My gang, then if you're following people she doesn't like, she's a spoiled child, she's going to block you. Whereas the rest of us sit up here and say, follow who you want, support your content creators, it is what it is. But no, these people want other people not to make money. They don't make any more money because of this. They don't do any better because of this. But they sincerely want to ruin other people's lives based on their lives, like, their ability to go live, their ability to make money. They want to ruin other people and prevent other people from making money simply because they don't like them anymore. What kind of high school shit is that?
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. And I thought, you know, if you can fall asleep on the phone with the person and have conversations like that to that magnitude, then you can pick up the phone and say, look, I don't like the way you did that. That was so wrong. And, you know, and everybody that came after her, the Lucretia girl, was backing her up 1,000+% in everybody's platform. And I'd see her name all over the place. I just sat back and just watched and watched and watched and watched. Now, the same person that came on your platform and I said to you, she said, I want to kill myself. This is exactly what she said. I want to kill myself. And I text in your box on your live and I said, Mona, don't fall for that. I said, remember the last girl who said that she needed help ended up stalking you.
Right.
But you always, you know, you do your own thing. You always be like, fuck that, I gotta help her. So you tried to reach out to her. Next thing you know, there was a video up that you tried to make her kill herself.
Right.
Now, I hear
the girl privately.
I've even watched
on the phone.
I've even watched don't quote me on it. If I'm not mistaken, it was Matthew's video where she said that she believed that you put her up to frauding her. But what does she have? If she's asking for donations for her child, I'm trying to figure out what do you have to fraud for?
What did she
Or scam. Yes. I don't hear you, but that's what was said. I know you don't be over here anymore, but that's what was said. That you,
I'm sorry about that, you guys. That was the neighborhood children.
Press mute, please, y'all. Sis, press mute, please. Hold on.
How do I do that?
Just press mute.
All right. Hey, what's up, girl? Hey, everybody. Okay, Felicia, you said you can't hear. I'm sorry, it was my dogs barking. Can you guys hear now? I think they probably talking to each other. Yeah, it's the neighborhood kids. I was trying to create a fund so I can be able to give the kids and stuff in the area snacks and stuff like that, but that didn't go on too well. And Ashley, you know what I need to talk to you about. So, but anyway, you gonna call in, Ashley? Thank you, Felicia. Felicia been hanging out with us for a long.
I'm back, y'all.
All right, y'all back. All right.
Yeah, I'm back. She didn't answer. I was trying to get her on the phone. That is crazy as hell. Why
Hold on, y'all. We need to make sure so people can have an understanding. We know about what's going on in Ashley, but people on the replay and the people that are listening, you know what I'm saying? There's 15 people in the room, so explain.
Me back. Hold on.
All
Y'all
right.
press mute because I'm gonna bring her in on the line.
Do you want me to press mute or?
Yeah, press mute until she talks to whoever she has to talk to.
Okay, look.
Oh, okay. So she doesn't want any distortion.
Because listen, you're on. I have you on live on Nicole Reloaded live just for transparency, and I have honestly speaking on the phone. Honestly speaking, let's clear something up.
Oh, holy shit!
Made a video saying that you can hear me?
I hear two people. That's why.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
Made a video saying that I and Ashley D was working with you to scam her, and I've also heard that. Yeah, can you tell Nicole Reloaded and her live? Have I worked with you to try to scam Diane? Have we talked about any money at all?
No, Mona nor Ashley D was working with me to so-called scam Diane. I did not scam Diane either. I have receipts where it shows I never asked Diane for money and she sent it on her own.
Right.
Okay.
But no, it has nothing to do with it.
Now I spoke with Shannon probably about a week ago, Shannon, and
Maybe even more than that.
Shannon.
Yeah, because I spoke to you before she came out with the bullshit accusations.
Yeah. Now, Nicole Reloaded, do you have any questions for her? Does anybody have any questions for her now?
Well, hold on. I'm sorry, Tanisha. I have Tanisha on mute, so it's not any distortion. Hello, how are you doing, Shannon? Honestly speaking, I do actually have some questions for you, baby. Okay. Well, God bless you and your God bless you and your.
You're in a safe place. You're not in a angry, argumentative place, so you're fine.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, God bless you, and I want you to know, God bless you and your children.
Thank you.
And God gonna take care. God gonna take care of you. You just don't hold on to God's undying hand, okay? You know.
I will.
Now, I just hate to even hear. Okay, can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? Just want to make sure. Hey, Black Queen. All right. All right. There's another rumor that's going on out here. I know she might be mad at me, but hopefully she won't, so we can clarify this. There's another girl that's being accused of sounding like you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. There's another girl. Yeah, there's a girl by the name of Natasha Barsley, I think her last name is.
Yeah.
And it started when I was still under my Shannon Nicole handle. It started with the YouTuber Oh No. She had this idea that Natasha and I were the same person, which we're not. And we've been in a live chat together at the same time. I've dropped my email in the chat a few times asking her to reach out to me so that we could get on camera together to squash that shit. But she never reached out. And last I heard, she either moderates or did moderate for Heidi's Life.
Okay. Well, I can contest that, you know, I know Natasha, and I can say, Shannon, hold on, Mona. I can say that I know, Shannon, that you are not Natasha. Okay. And no, I know for a fact. And I'm gonna see if I can get her on the line. She might be a little bit displaced with me right now. You know. But, you know, whatever. I would like to make a clarification because I'm so sick and tired of the lies and the garbage that's going on YouTube and stuff that is blatant fact lies. And I know how frustrating it can be to be falsely accused of being someone that you're not, because Diane did that to me at a very vulnerable point in my life. You know, it was right after my mom passed. But I don't hate, but I don't want anybody to think that I don't hate her. I just want the full truth to come out. That's what I want. Mona, let me handle something. Go ahead, and I'm gonna release. I mean, not release. Gosh, like I have Tanisha in a cage. I'm gonna unmute her.
Okay.
Nicole, if you send me your email address, I will send you all the receipts that I've actually sent to Ashley D, which will prove I did not scam Diane.
That's correct. Yeah, and I know, and for clarification, Shannon and I spoke probably about a few weeks ago now. And prior to that, you know, she was still, you know, in her feelings about me. She did say some things that you talked, and she's apologized to me about, and even took down the videos about me. And I'm a forgiving person. You know, I understand that people go through things, that people have different perceptions, that people could get upset with me for different reasons. I also know how easy it is to be on this internet and have people say things about you that you didn't say, or to even, I've witnessed people give in to the rumors and the gossip and just say, fuck it, I'm going to just throw her to the wolves. And I know people are not as forgiving as I am, even though they swear I'm the meanest bitch on these YouTube streets, when I'm probably actually the nicest. So I've moved on from that, but I want to clear my name because what I've been doing is over here minding my business. I'm not on YouTube. I'm not following these people on YouTube. When people send me videos about people, they actually have to practically beg me to watch them. I'm like, nope, what's your time stamp? Because I'm not watching it. Because I don't want to put all this negativity with the Treacies and the Dianes and all this stuff. I don't follow these people. I'm not trying to get at these people. That's their guilty conscience because they know that they've done me wrong. They know that they're lying, and that's why every time something comes up, I know Mona's behind this. I'm like, shit, Mona over here trying to get sleep so she can do her homework and get to work in the morning. I am not studying these people. I was fine without YouTube for all of these years, and it don't make me no never mind now.
It's just, it's to me, it's insane now. Somebody could say one thing and then a billion people automatically, it's gotta be true.
Yeah, and they run with it and they believe it. Yeah, and and I also want to make this clear that because I've accepted Shannon's apology, and we haven't spoken on the phone since then, but I've accepted her apology. It doesn't mean that I excuse any of the things that she did before. It's that I recognize that she's human and she did that and she's trying to move forward from that. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't attacking her before. She said what she said. But what's so funny to me, Shannon, and you got to explain this to me because maybe I'm not watching enough videos. But Diane was one of the people when you came in my chat and when you said that you didn't feel like living no more and you went on 7 stars and you were against me. And Diane was one of the people that was supporting you against me. How did it go from her supporting you against me to all of a sudden saying that you were a scammer? How did that happen?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I heard that she claims I scammed her because when she sent money the second time to PayPal, it was in a guy's name, which I told her it was my man's name, and I have proof of that. Like I said, I sent everything to Ashley, and I'll send it to whoever else wants it so that they can see I never asked nobody for money.
Right.
But, I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. And Mona, if you remember when I spoke to you on the phone, even though we talked and hashed things out, you remember at that point in time, I was still defending Diane.
Yeah, you were. And I was like, that's between I don't talk to these people, so you can tell them or you can not tell them that you apologize to me. It don't make me no never mind because I'm not studying these people. But every time I turn around, my name is this and shit. I did this and I did that. I want people to stop using me for a scapegoat and find some real content. That's what I want them to do. And actually find something to talk about. Like, what's on their mind every day? Am I on their mind every day? Am I the only thing that's on their mind every day?
Well, they need
I don't know. I don't even know where.
I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all, make sure that y'all thumbs up this video. It's your girl, Nicole Reloaded. We have Mona Symone, and we have Shannon that's on the line. All of this is unexpected. That's why I name my lives Bipolar Lives, because you never know. You just never know what the hell is going to happen. I mean, girl, I'm just waiting for a husband with a 401k, an ROA, and a driver's license, a social security card, and let me stop, to pop out of one of these damn lives, girl. I'm just saying. Anyway, can everybody see? Cause on my computer it's buffering. It's not buffering on my
I don't think Shannon can see the comments because I didn't send it.
No, because I'm
gonna send it a live so she'll know where.
Yeah, because I'm on the phone right now.
Well, my name was Shannon. I'm the first person. I don't know exactly what happened, but what I can say is that I've been a part of Diane's attack when she gets upset and emotional. That part I can say. I know right now you have a really, really horrible, very, very bad rep. I know that you interviewed with VS. And stuff like that or whatever. I don't know how much you know about YouTube, honey, but a lot of these people that you can't trust. You know, if you need some,
Yeah, I'm learning that now.
You can't just get on and just start talking and sharing what you're going through or whatever. If you need any assistance, you're talking to the right people that can guide you into programs and stuff like that. That can actually get you grants. You just got to be patient. But I'm sure a lot of people have already probably said that to you. But I'm sorry. I'm just upset about the whole situation altogether because I think people are going to get to the point when people really where giving in our community is not even going to be even possible. I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry, y'all. To where ain't nobody gonna want to give them because every GoFundMe now is a scam. It's just they didn't. Somebody said scammer and that shit just went viral. I can say I'm gonna have a baby.
But see, I've gotten to the point now. I've gotten to the point now where you know what? They're gonna drag me through the mud. Let them drag me because what don't come out in the wash is gonna come out in the rinse.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Toxic Diamond, what's up, sis? I ain't seen you in a long time. You up in here? How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Who in the hell sent you my live with my two people?
I don't want to talk with Toxic Diamond. I don't want to answer anything. Tom's not on the phone. Well,
no, she's not. No, she's in the.
I don't want nothing to do with her.
All right, hold on, you guys. Let me just at least, she have never been on my live. Let me give her the just due respect that she deserves. That's my California sister. What's up? What's up, biscuit with butter?
She said when she get money every day from subs, how was that a scam? Right. And if subscribers start sending you money and then like Matt.
No, because Toxic gonna get respect over here.
Because he wanted to support me. And then because of the amount, start saying that, oh, this is scam, I want my money back. That's not right. Like, think about who you're giving to and donating money before you give it. Like Tanisha said, she's given to a lot of content creators before. And some of them, she never went back to their channel. So that's crazy. And y'all, and people just really need to stop supporting these rumors because just like you may use it to attack the content creator that you hate, then your favorite content creator is going to be attacked using the same way behind these donations and tips and shit that people are giving of their own free will. It doesn't make you a scam. That doesn't make you a scammer. Nope.
Hold on, I gotta be a little cocky because I finally got somebody that's from the West Coast in the house. Look. I'm sorry. We got West Coast in the house. Hold on. What she say? She said, "Ooh, I had to block her. She told me Mona made her want to yeah, girl. Wait, Toxic. Sis, there's more that you need to put all of this shit together because people need to follow the Mona help me the trail, okay? A lot of this, I'm sure there's more to it, but the main thing.
I interrupted Tanisha because Tanisha know the whole story from start to finish.
Oh, Tanisha has the biggest exclusive of all.
Tanisha will go ahead and start vlogging. Yeah, like I want her to start vlogging and just telling truth.
Wait, time out. Who said what about having a block who?
No, she's sharing the live. Hold on, y'all.
She's sharing the live comment.
And thank you, Toxic. You more than welcome to. But look, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure everything is charged. Let me charge up this.
We're moving past that. Yes, the timeline is very important.
Yeah, that's what I was. Thank you, Mona, for saying that. What I wanted to say is, and I don't think Toxic know about this, and I'm not. Let me just make this very clear. I am not trying to drag Sweet Ma or anything, have anything against her baby or her, but the timeline is extremely important. It starts from November of last year, towards the end, right, a week before Thanksgiving. Now, her mania or whatever in regards to TK and all of that was already in process. I called into the Armand Wiggins show. I was accused of being that. My channel took a hit. Wait, hold on. Toxic, how in the hell did you get over here?
Nicole, don't worry about all that.
No, I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering, is my
In the
shit
middle
finally
of the
sharing stuff?
story, you be going on one story, and then you go.
Oh, you girl, you know I'm crazy.
Wait a minute.
Okay, you know I gotta focus real hard to see. I ain't as good as you. Okay, she was sent to live. I just wanted to
I
know.
had LASIK.
Okay. So anyway, but what I was saying is just basically I was accused of being Tasha K, or well, first it was Tasha K was in cahoots with Armand and blah blah blah. That shit was debunked. After that was debunked, they said that Tasha K husband hired me or whatever. All of that was bullshit. Okay. And I kept pleading and pleading and pleading and pleading with Diane, which is Sweet Ma. Sis, that's not that. Sis, I swear to God, that was me. That was me. Even in a live, Lioness to Judah, all of the ones that are big dogs now. You know, they got a decent following. I took a very big hit behind that, and nobody would hear me. It was like I was a mouse, like, no, nobody heard me. No, you know. And then, you know, Mona, you know, and then even Mona, even with what, but because of what Mona went through, it was still drowned out. I did video after video, and shout out to Occult Jim says, thank you for doing that video, because she said she was not going to stop until the truth comes out. I don't know if you've seen that video, Shannon, but she did a reading.
Yes, I did.
What do you think about
Yeah, I
that?
did, because she did a
I
reading.
wish. Let me see if I can get a
Reading on
quote
me
up in
and,
here.
Symone.
On the eye. I had LASIK on my eye. Dang, you heard that, Felicia? Yeah, I had LASIK on my eye in 2010. I used to wear glasses. I miss my glasses sometimes, though. But I used to wear glasses. I was a complete nerd, you know, with the look and everything. And now people don't buy that I'm a nerd now that I no longer wear glasses. I guess I look pretty cool now.
All right. I don't got much longer. I could be on the phone.
All right. Well, now, well, let me ask this. While we Toxic, what questions do you have for? I know you're not going to answer. You know, you're not going to. No. What happened? I'm confused. I don't even know. Oh Lord
Jesus. She's a shady ass chick. She wants to come on here talking about she blocked me, but she was in my DMs asking to call me, and then I told her no and blocked her. So whatever she says, she can go and run with it. I don't want nothing to do with her. But on that note, I gotta go. I will talk to y'all also.
Well, Shannon, Shannon, don't just hang up like that, okay? Hold on real quick, baby.
No, I'm not.
No. This ain't got nothing to do. Hold on, baby. No, baby. No, I'm not gonna say nothing about her. This has nothing to do with her. This is just who I am.
Just listen to Nicole for a minute. Nicole has no idea about none of that. Trust me. So all of this is completely innocent because Nicole doesn't know about the past. She's not on Instagram like that. She has no idea about the history between me, you, and Toxic or none of that. So hear Nicole out for a second. Go ahead, Nicole. And Nicole just realized that there's a situation that I told you about, and I apologize because I didn't even realize that we would venture here. So I apologize.
Okay, Shannon. Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay, I always close out when
Yes,
someone
okay.
comes on my channel, I always close out with something. And I hope that you bear with me. And I just wanted to say, if you would give me permission to say a very quick prayer for all of us. It won't be long.
Yes.
Heavenly,
Yes,
okay. All right, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for your goodness and grace and your mercy and forgiveness of sin. Heavenly Father, I'm asking you to bless. No, she's still. Shannon, you still here?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're there.
All right. All right. No interruptions, please. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, for your goodness and grace, your mercy and forgiveness of sin. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Please watch over Shannon. Bless her financially, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Put a hedge around her life, and I rebuke any negative entity that might try to come up against her. Give her strength, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Bless her fiance or whatever she's going through in her life to give her strength, Heavenly Father, and keep those kids safe. May no weapon formed against her shall prosper. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for your goodness and grace, for listening to this prayer in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen. God bless you, Shannon. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too.
You too, baby.
Okay, thanks, Shannon.
I'm sorry.
I
The
apologize
the Christian
Nicole,
come.
I know you didn't know.
Girl,
Yeah.
I'm going.
And
Girl, I'm
I
gonna get.
kept trying to say, don't worry about that. Y'all, let's go past that. Y'all, let's go past that. Because I
Girl.
realized the situation as it was happening. I was like, oh shit, Mona, what you done did?
I am a virgin to this shit, Mona. I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, I'm
My
gonna.
kick's gonna call in. Type in the call in number and type says how she can call in. I'm so sorry. Where's that?
I'm right here. I mean, y'all ain't blocked me out. What you thought?
I was sitting here like,
Girl, I can't even.
You got
Okay.
that nice to say.
A lot of people came in the middle, and tears could affect a lot of people. But see, I've seen a lot of things,
Oh shit.
and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have too. But I don't go for that crying shit because I could tear up and make somebody feel sorry for me too.
Oh Lord, she mad.
However, that is a situation. I don't give a damn how she. I hope I don't want to get you flagged or nothing like that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't give a damn. I ain't scared of no bitch. Ain't scared of none of it.
Don't cuss too much, sis. Try not to cuss.
But the truth God forgive me, but the truth has to come out. This is wrong. It's definitely wrong. Now, I've seen one of Mona's friends try to put up a GoFundMe for her for a chair. That was taken down. But it's okay for other people to put up GoFundMes for things that they need, even equipment for videos to cuss people out. It's not right. It's not right. And a lot of people came in the middle, and anybody could come up with a narrative, and it sounds good because when they come in, you're always defending yourself, but they didn't catch the part when the person came at you first, Mona, and then you defended yourself. I'm watching all in the bushes just like, wow, like,
All right, hold on, Tanisha, really quick. Hold on, really quick. I think that we have, I believe, is this Toxic Diamond that's calling in 0215?
Yes, it is.
Hello, welcome to Nicole Reloaded, girl. How you doing, sis?
Thank you. I am good. My West Coast sister, how you doing?
I'm fine. I need something to drink after all this shit. I ain't got all them followers that y'all got, girl. I'm shaking this shit. Y'all Mona, I'm gonna kill you, girl.
I know the feeling, but you'll be okay.
Girl, y'all seeing all of my you should have told me, bitch. I can see all up your nose and shit. Like I'm hanging out, girl. No, that's not. I was supposed to put on a cute outfit. I was supposed to beat my face. Like, bitch. I got you, Mona.
I'm not doing none of that today. Look, I'm finna read the end of KK's book live, and I'm not gonna be dressed, so you all right.
But I want you to listen. I want you to listen to because my sister Tanisha about to really drop some serious tea on Miss Sweet Ma. And let me make this very clear. I have nothing against Sweet Ma. I have, her or her family or anything. I want her to be blessed financially. I'm losing my voice. Financially, physically, spiritually, and mentally. But, not but, because that means I take it back. Whatever. You get what I'm trying. Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Anybody think that you have malicious intent, they want to think that anyway. You
Okay.
said, right, everybody knows that you're sweet. You're not the mean type of person, so F them. Almost cut.
But I called in to talk about what just happened with that young lady. I want to be clear what happened on my end and how I even came in contact with this situation, period. I wasn't involved in this. I mean,
how in the hell did you get even dragged into this, Toxic?
Girl, okay, so someone had sent me their live, and I was like, who is this? But when I saw the name, it said, honestly speaking, so I thought to myself, okay, well, this must be an actual blogger because she's using this name. So I went to go see her page, but I figured because of her amount of subscribers that she was just starting or something like that. So when I went to her live, she was talking about how Mona Symone, she was using the full name, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mona Symone was basically picking on Sweet Ma. Now, mind you, I don't know Sweet Ma. I just found out that that's who Diane was today, okay? Because I had the opportunity to reach out to her based on somebody else wanting me to. And I refused that just because of the blogosphere is ruthless. You got to be careful.
Yeah, it's ruthless. Mm-hmm.
Right. So.
Thank you, Mona, because I can't see. Damn.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
But she was telling me that Mona was picking on Sweet Ma about a GoFundMe or something like that. She was saying that, and then she sent me a video after that stating that it was Sweet Ma. At the time, I didn't know who she was. Well, I knew she was. I didn't know she was Diane. And she was showing her proof that her son had to get something done with his teeth or something like that. But she was actually showing a document, which I can make. I want to make that clear. I can create that document. I just want to make that clear, and I'm not saying nothing about Sweet Ma. I'm just saying.
Girl, wait.
I mean, but I'm just saying.
When you're on the West Coast, you know how to... No, I'm just kidding, though.
But so the girl was telling me that Mona Symone was picking on Sweet Ma, that she had gotten several people's channels shut down because she would bully them. She was scamming.
Oh,
she was doing.
Lord.
Now, mind you, I had already spoke to Mona Symone. We are already colleagues. I definitely don't get into this. I'm not going to get into her personal life and this incident and that incident happened and. So I was just listening like, the hell, this girl must have mental problems. That's what I was thinking. So, as time went on, she reached out to me over DM once again. She kept sending me her live. She asked me to post her live on my channel. So I posted it on my channel. Okay, but this was after, because me and Mona Symone had gotten into it as well over something else. And I'm not even going to mention that because that's done. Yeah, but... this was after that, so I posted her video and the live that Mona Symone did consecutively back to back. But I ended up deleting hers because I felt in my spirit like something ain't right. Something is just not right. The girl hit me back up in a DM, and she said that she wanted to ask me a favor. And I felt like it was going to be financially. So me, the way that I speak and the way that I go about things is very upfront. So I said specifically, don't ask me for money. I don't do that. Period. Right? And then it seemed like her tone changed. She said, oh, no, I didn't want to ask you for any money. When I called her, because she called me, I had to call her back. She told me that Mona Symone, and I know I can't say this on YouTube, so I'm going to try to find a different way to paraphrase it because I don't want to mess your channel up. She told me that Mona Symone had driven another young lady to harm herself and that Mona Symone made her feel like she wanted to harm herself. She wanted me to pick all these videos out against Mona Symone But I felt like something's weird here. So I just started ignoring it. Her videos were coming to my phone.
And we're talking about Shannon. We're talking about Shannon, the girl that just got off the phone.
Just got off the phone.
Yeah.
The girl that just got off the phone. So soon after that, after our phone conversation, and mind you, on our phone conversation, she was telling me that, I said, why don't you show your face? If you have this story about Mona Symone and you feel like you want people to hear it, I don't have to put it out. You can show your face and put it out. Why do I need to put out your story about Mona Symone? And then she goes into telling me that she has problems with her face. She has scars on her face. I said, well, I got scars on my legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm sometimes I'm ashamed to show my damn legs. And I wanted her to know that I relate to her like that. I wanted her to know, to be motivated in the right direction. And I wanted her to understand, bodily wise and spiritually wise, that nothing that simple should be able to break her. A scar, a person, nothing like that should be able to break her to the point where she's ashamed and afraid and feels like she wants to take her own life because this woman. Then I talked to Mona Symone about something different, and then I found out she had already spoken with Mona. So I'm like, what the? My whole brain is blown. My whole mind is blown.
What the flipping?
So that's why this girl don't want to speak to me. She knows that and I wasn't gonna say nothing, young lady. But here you go. Because one thing that I'm not gonna do is sit on the internet and be slandered by a liar and fraud and a fake baby. That's not what we gonna do today. That's not what we gonna do. I don't do two-faced. If I said I don't like you, I don't.
Plot twist.
So I was completely shocked when I heard that this young lady was on the phone with Mona Symone, period, after what she told me. So I hit her in the DM. She heard that video, by the way, Mona. I did a video with Mona. We agreed to tape our call, and I put it out. By the way, it was not an interview. It was interview-esque because of the way I introduced it. I want to make that very clear. That was just a conversation based on somebody else's comment, but I'm not going to go there.
Right.
But I put the conversation out. She clearly heard the conversation, Shannon. And so when I asked her to call me, because I'm confused as to what the hell, you just told me all this stuff about this woman. You want me to put out all these videos, but you on the phone with her?
Yeah.
What? So thus far, yeah, I was like, call me. She didn't want to talk about it. Guess what? You're blocked because you're a nutbasket. That's how that went. She ain't never blocked me, please believe.
Girl.
My block game is strong. My thumb got extra ridges on it.
I don't even smoke weed, but I feel like I need a whole fucking blunt. I can't.
Oh, goodness.
I'm just telling you what happened to me. She's the only person that involved me.
Oh, my God. You know how to tell it.
Wait, Toxic, let me ask you a question. Sis, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
You balance the scale. You my daughter's a Libra.
I'm saying.
Okay, so you give a real balance of what you think of issues.
Interesting to hear it like that, because it's crazy when you think about it. Just the reality of it is, and just like Tanisha was just telling us, she just saw this girl in the chat room telling other people that I was trying to make her kill herself, and then she apologizes to me, and everybody is like, what the hell is going on? But that's the nature of these people on YouTube. They try to go with these rumors, and for clicks and views, and they they don't care whose lives they destroy, nothing. They will lie on you, make up shit, tear you down, and say it like it's the gospel.
Toxic.
When she got off the phone when I got on here, right?
Real fast.
Yeah, y'all see her I came on there.
Right. No, she ran. Toxic, let me ask you a question. I mean, I know that, you do a lot of stuff. I'm proud of you. I remember when you first started.
Thank you.
Shout out to you, sis, like for real. What I wanted to ask you is, which is probably small, but I think people, because like Mona said, people need to follow the timeline in regards to Sweet Ma. Were you aware about the private caller situation at all?
Absolutely not.
I was trying to break it down to everybody.
And that's Tanisha.
High five, I'm Tanisha. I was trying to break it down to everybody from beginning to end, and how all the in between happened. How everybody changed, turned to Mona, and switched over, and some people came in between story, and they didn't catch the first part, and so the same people that are accusing her of doing the things that she was doing, they're doing. But I'm not. There's just so much to the story. It's like everybody has to go back to the beginning from when Shannon first called in and said that she wanted to kill herself. And Mona and her wife said, give her the number and call. I text in, usually I just say hi and listen. That's it. I text in and said, Mona, do not respond to that, because it could be another person that was doing the same thing they did before. Another person did that and they ended up stalking Mona. So I said, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. If she wanted to kill herself, there's as much help out here and many clinics, and she's nowhere near you, and there's nothing you can do for her. You can talk to her, but that you can talk to anybody pretty much, but I know a person. And so Mona did what she did anyways, and she did what she do. So she went and reached out to the and next thing you know, she put a video out and said that Mona tried to make her commit suicide.
Hold on, the video is buffering.
Is it buffering? Is it buffering?
Yeah, it's not showing on YouTube at all.
Is that you, Mona? What about you, Toxic?
No, that has to be all you, babe.
No, I was gonna say no. I'm straight. I was gonna say something, but the bill is paid. No, it better not be buffering.
Over here.
Yeah, no, the bill paid. No, At the end of the month, y'all can fuck with me on that shit. No, bitch, the bill is paid. No. At least for now.
It's showing on my end now.
Just refresh. If you're buffering, please just refresh. My channel's not used to having 5 people in it, so it's probably crashing. I don't know. Thank you, sweet mom. We appreciate you. We really do. Yeah, that was shade. But
we caught that.
No, but Toxic, I want you to do me a favor, since we West Coast sisters, right? I want you to just go. I know you know how to review stuff pretty fast. I want you to review, because in regards to Sweet Mind, I ain't trying to get a drag, but I think this has been the biggest elephant in the room. Mona has tried to share it. Occult Gems has tried to, and it just keeps falling on. It's not a big enough platform where people can just push it out. Sweet Mom I ain't got nothing against her, but what she did to me, she squashed me like a bug.
What did she do to you? Please, y'all catch me up. Cause I'm so confused.
Mona, I think Mona can explain it, because go ahead, Mona, you explain.
Last November, because I was involved on the other end, because me and Diane was cool at the time. And I remember her coming to me, and at the time, I didn't really know who she was talking about, and then she was talking about Nicole Reloaded. Nicole Reloaded has followed me under her old name for years, for decades, first of all. I just want to put that on the table. Mm-hmm. So it's not like we don't know each other and have a long history. But so here, now on YouTube, Diane comes to me and she's like, I think this girl is Toxsique. And she starts creating these videos telling her followers that Nicole Reloaded is Toxsique, somehow stalking her in her channel. So people start running, unsubscribing from Nicole Reloaded, threatening her, attacking her channel. Same thing they doing to me. Basically ruin this girl. And when Diane came out and apologized real quick, like, well, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Nicole had to come, like, look, this is not me. I'm not Toxsique. nobody would believe that Nicole was not Toxsique. And these children kept attacking her over and over again. And ever since then, her channel has not grown. People want the same people who frequent the YouTube circuit. They ain't coming here because of Diane.
And how many subscribers does she have?
Who? She got
Like
she got
17,000
17,000 going on 19 for and going on 20 versus, you know, Social Blade. But I took a really big hit. Now what she did, Toxic, is that I called into the Armand Wiggins show. When it's okay, when he befriended well, he felt that he befriended Tasha K. And I do have the text message of Tasha K telling me to let it go. You know, or whatever. No, I do have at least some form of receipt, because that's how people felt bad for me. They came over. Armand did. It's all in, you know, the video or whatever. I did everything that I could to prove to her that I wasn't Tasha.
Called in the Armand show.
Okay, when I called into Armand's show, I wish I could just, you know what? You want to hear it? Hold on. Y'all go ahead and talk real quick. Let me pull it up. Because it's easier to.
Wrong line.
She was.
You're not on the live that says hi? Oh, you on the whole live. That's right.
She went on the Armand show, and she said, I am the one who called in, not Tasha K. So Armand went on to
first Nicole called in and gave her opinion about Toxsique and the whole situation.
Oh no, and I ran it down. No, and I have the in Toxic. I have the video. I have the full video that she. Sorry, Diane. Of course, I had to save it. That's why my phone ain't got no memory, bitch. But I have it. Yes, I have the full thing. But go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm listening. So
no, Toxic. No, go ahead. No, because I mean I know more than anybody. So what were you gonna ask, sis?
I'm trying to catch up from the point where you said you called into the Armand Wiggins show.
Okay.
And then what?
All right, I called into the Armand Wiggins show, and basically, it was when Armand and Tasha K I guess he felt as if they befriended each other. Tasha K said she was mentoring him. So he made this, made a live, and he was hurt. And I believe I was on hold maybe about at least a good hour. So when he picked up when it was my turn, he's like, hello. I was like, oh, it's me, So, and I just broke it down basically to what I thought, what was the logistics of his relationship with Tasha K. So basically, Sweet Ma came back. Sweet Ma called in that night, which I did not know. I didn't know that she called in. He kept me on the phone for like maybe about 8.5 minutes. He kept me, Armand don't talk to people that long. But he kept me on the phone for a very long time because we were chopping it like we was chopping it up. I was the longest caller, probably the longest caller that he had ever before. And Sweet Ma, I believe, she had called in before and he hung up on her or did something. And she got really pissed. So she thought that it was a conspiracy, that it was actually Tasha K. And then she comes out with a video and she dissects everything that I said. Go look through my girl. Go Google Nicole Reloaded and private caller. It'll pop right up.
Okay.
Like for real. And no, like for real, because this will show that Diane and Sweet Ma has a way of going out of control. And she says, no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I watched that hour 28-minute video about Mona Symone. I was just shocked because I do see okay. So if I'm gonna just say this, and I don't know Sweet Mom, so I'm not specifically talking about her.
I know.
But for all of the bloggers who are supposed to be creators creating content for these people to watch, you know, for you to befriend a colleague of yours, and then something goes awry in your relationship, and so you put out an hour, 28-minute time video, a long video.
Total, sis. It's 8 hours. There's more videos.
Yeah, and she pulled part of it down. She talking about 6 degrees in a Cash App? 6 degrees in a Cash App? Is that?
Yep. That she went on for hours. I think it was like 3
It
hours.
it was about 6.5 hours. It was about 6.5. It was long. Put it that way. It was long as fuck. Put it that way. It was, you know, it was long. And she dragged the shit out of Mona. Like bad. Like,
well, I mean, that has to be the goal if you spend 6 hours out of your day to make a video about your colleague, the person that you used to talk to. Because that's a long time, baby, because that's a whole 8-hour shift. And see, you could have got paid $10.50 an hour had you lived in Los Angeles. That's all I want to say.
girl, shut up.
I'm just saying, y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy.
Oh my God, girl, shit, we all crazy, girl. Let me just say this, okay? This is Nicole Reloaded, and we have Toxic Diamond, we have Mona Symone, we have my sister Tanisha, and we just Toxsique. You know I can't pronounce shit. I'm sorry.
Well, I learned that
people call me toxic.
Cussed my ass out because I was showing it. I thought I was being cute and hip. Then Toxique was like, no.
If I say I can't pronounce it.
When people come for me by my name, you cannot come for me for a name that I gave myself. Stop it.
No, I love her name. I love your name. I remember when I watched You've Grown. I'm like, West Side, bitch. No.
Yes. I remember filming in the bathroom, girl.
I remember I hit her up. I was like, girl, you gonna grow, girl.
Can I just have my Mother Teresa moment in a manner of speaking without all the pain? Because you know Mother Teresa was really evil. But anyway.
Oh, Lord, Mona, shut up.
I just have to say that that's just Mona Symone tidbit. If I don't say it, I wouldn't be me. But I just have to say that I'm loving this moment, how sisters at varying degrees of this YouTube thing. You have a sister that's not even a vlogger, but she's paid attention all this long. You have Nicole Reloaded that has been up and attacked, you know, and brought down by another YouTuber. You have Toxsique Diamond who's thriving and doing very well. You have me who's rebelling right now and shut down my channel, and I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with YouTube. You know, but we're on this line and we're sharing and we're talking and we're relating, and none of us ain't got to hate on each other to do it. And we've told some truths, but we ain't had to tear nobody down or nothing. So I just wanted to point out that it's possible to work together and not be jealous of each other and make positive changes and moves and entertain the people. I don't know what these other content creators doing out here, but like I said, I don't want no parts of it. I'm not here to tear people down and go back and forth all day and gag people and roast my sisters. Like, I was not raised that way.
Right.
So if it's not positive and we ain't growing and evolving together, I don't want no part of it. It ain't worth a Google AdSense check for me. Amen. My soul costs more than what Google AdSense can give me. So that's what I'm saying. And that whole experience. Hey, Miss Kiki, baby. That's one of my mods, guys. But that whole experience with the young lady, honestly speaking, it really didn't sit right with my spirit, and that's why I wanted to call in, because I want to be on the same page. You know, I don't know if a lot of people believe in the Bible, but
I do.
There are things in the Bible that are true, and it does say, "Beware of those who cause separation amongst people."
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, you know, she was one of those people for me.
Girl, don't make me have the Holy Ghost. Girl, say that. No, say that again.
I'm not saying it's Nicole. No.
Girl, no.
The Bible says be slow to speak, slow to wrath, and quick to listen.
Yes, right, girl. That's that West Coast though. That's that. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Girl, I be over here by myself, girl, dealing with these East Coast people.
But guys, I need, please, I need something to come out. I don't care how it come out.
No, okay, now here goes the exclusive, okay? Let Tanisha talk. Toxic, please stay on, and I'll send you or the video so you can catch up. When you see this, you're gonna be like, girl, shut up. If it's in, if it's
I'm not a content creator, nor do I plan on being one. Ever. Okay. Ever. And I want. And if I do, it would be strictly on religion and about the Bible only. So anybody coming for anything other than that, don't come. So, but a lot of this, it brings out a lot of negative energy, and I see a lot of people that I don't understand how you could be jealous of a person like Mona. She sent me to a lot of people platforms. Even when they were beefing, she still said, hey, go, stay with them, whatever. I mean, I'm a grown one. I'm going to go where I want to go anyway. And I'm going to deal with who I want to deal with anyways. But you don't want me to come to your platform because you're not getting along with somebody. I don't have a dog in that damn fight. I don't have a dog in that fight. So why should I be beefing with somebody that you're beefing with? If I like the person, I'm going to go to their platform. I may not say much, but I'm going to sit there and watch. And Mona asked me, okay, now you guys can choose, and this is no lie, this is nothing, no frauding, and just leave Mona out of it, because Mona don't control my life. Mona don't tell me what to do. We don't even talk about people. When we do speak, we don't talk about platforms and things like that. So
we don't even talk about YouTube. We be talking about religion.
Yeah, exactly. And she made this video about Tasha K. TK, what is it? The TK thing she made. And she got afraid that people were going to come after her because TK have a big platform. So Mona asked me, would you look out for her? Because she knows that we live nearby. I would just say that much. So I said, yeah, give her my number and tell her to reach out to me. Now, what I was going to do, because I know
was sending people to kill her.
Right.
My friend and said, can you protect her?
Right. And then even when they started going at it, I still was going to help her. I didn't care what her and Mona was going through. So I wanted to talk to her and give her a car so she don't have to watch her back and she don't have to borrow cars or wait for a ride. I have an extra car.
Who's borrowing cars? Who's borrowing cars? Who are you giving the car to?
Sweet Ma. I was going to give Sweet Ma a car to get around in.
Oh.
I was going to give her a Chrysler that's sitting in my driveway. My kids have cars. They have their own money. They have their own jobs, their own apartments, stuff like that. So I was going to give it to her.
I just want to point out that my friend was going to give Diane a car, and even after me and Diane fell out,
right,
I didn't
exactly.
go to my friend and say, don't help that bitch.
You didn't. No, you didn't.
Wow.
And so, and I was going to give her something to protect herself, and that's it. And if she needed me or for whatever reason, she can just call me up and hit me up, and that was that. So, obviously she got a little paranoid and thought that everybody that if they're beefing with Mona, they're beefing with her or whatever. I don't get into those cat fights. I'm too grown for that.
Yeah, that's high school.
So I get a call, and this is the part that really broke my heart, and made me say I never hated a person in my life. And I have to pray on a daily basis that I get rid of the hate that I have for Sweet Mom. And this is the first time this is coming out my mouth. And it makes me want to tear up. Because she manipulates a lot of people. I see what she do. And I can discern everything she's going to do before she does it. Now, she gets up there and she tells all these stories. Now, you had two good friends that were your best friends that you made effed up videos about today, but y'all fall asleep on the phone with each other. Anyway.
Tell them what she did to you. Tell them
Skip that. But she calls my house. She has her friend call my house. I have the phone number. I have the recording because my phone, if it does not recognize the number, it automatically starts recording. So, the call was about my son having children, or that they wanted to do fingerprints on my, do a free fingerprinting in case anything or whatever happened to my grandchildren or whatever. I said, my son don't have any children, nor do I think he would ever be having children. He doesn't like kids like that. So, but in my spirit, I knew who it was. I knew it was. The address came up. And I even scrolled in.
Still trying to get information out of her too about
and so I get my address. She tried to get all that stuff. You didn't need to do that. Only thing you have to do is make a phone call to me, and I would have talked to you. But by you worried about your son, I'm worried about my grandkids now. So that's a problem to me. So you wanna throw a ball and hide your freaking hands? It ain't cool with me. It's not cool at all. So yeah, I sit there and think sweet mom if you want to, and I don't care if she hears this video. I don't care what she say. She just like she thought she knew my address and I was gonna give it up. But the spirit let me know who you were before you even finished the conversation.
Yeah, even came in contact. Yeah. So,
Now, Toxic. Now, hold on, Toxic.
And I called and listen, guys. There's a video she did. She was sitting in the car late night.
Right.
With,
I know exactly.
With Deb.
No, was she with? I don't know. Deb was in the car though, in that one. She was.
Deb and her was both in the car.
And she dropped the phone.
And I
Okay.
said to my friend that was sitting next to me, I said, I'm gonna catch them both on the video together again, and I'm gonna call that number. And I know there's an extra phone, and it's gonna ring. I called the number. I called it 6 times. That phone rings 6 times right next to them. Nicole, where did one of the phones fall at?
Okay, well, let me sit in the driver's seat. It fell. Let me see. Well, damn. My eyes ain't good. It fell on the driver's down in like where the console on the console. It fell on the console,
Right.
and she picked it up and she tried to. And if you look at her face, she's like, "Oh shit!" And she kind of put it down. She's like, "Oh, it's just my mom calling or something like that." But it kept ringing and ringing, and if you look at her, she starts shaking and shit, like she gets flushed and all. I don't remember what video it was, but this was last year. This was last year, right?
No, babe. That was this year.
You know, my memory is not good. My mama passed, so I think everything happened since the day she passed.
So they called from the car. They were sitting in the car, and I called, and I said, now that they're together, I'm gonna call. And I already knew who it was.
Oh, and wait, don't forget this, because she tried to mute the phone.
Right.
And she couldn't, and she didn't want to, because she was on live. She wanted to keep herself like all sweet and pretty and all of that. Sweet mom, we see you, sis. We see you. We see you, big.
Right.
I ain't calling no B. I said big.
I said, for the last few months, I said, you know what? I gotta get this off my chest because people need to see her for who she really is. She called and she made it like she was an organization that was going around
Ooh.
doing fingerprints for people's children.
Can you believe? Wait, hold on. Toxic.
Yeah.
And
Can
so
you
that
believe
also
this
makes
shit?
me question.
I just want to ask Toxic, can you believe this shit? Sweet Ma, though. Sweet Ma.
She doesn't know her. She doesn't know her like that. But I'm telling you what I know before you get to know her, okay? And that's what I'm telling you. And I don't even know her like that. But I'm telling you the things that she throws balls and hide her hands. And then you want to get up here and cry. I don't know if she's bipolar. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the problem is. 1 minute she's nice and sweet and she's crying. The next minute she's cussing somebody out. The next minute she's making a video about people doing this and they're frauding and scamming. When you give money, nobody can fraud you out of money. You're giving your money.
Right.
Nobody put a gun in your head and made you give your money. And if you know that this girl had issues living in a hotel, she didn't fraud you out of money. You gave her money. You felt bad for her. The same way people felt bad for you, and you shouldn't be crying over that money because when I saw that, when that popped up on my screen, I saw people putting mad money up there for her. So you got your money back that you claimed that Shannon stole from you or frauded you out of. And now you're accusing another girl that doesn't have anything to do with this Shannon situation as her. The same thing she did with Nicole and claimed that she was Tasha, she was TK. Now, if all her subscribers, she loses all her subscribers, that's gonna explain why. This is not cool. This is not right. Everybody's too grown. Everybody's over their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and up. And they're doing this kind of stuff. This is not right. Black people are not supposed to do this. You're supposed to help one another, not help bring one another down. This is crazy. Craziest thing I ever saw.
Well, Tanisha, let me say this, and Toxic and Mona. You know what blows my mind about Tanisha's story? When she shares this, and she's been holding on to this for a very, very long time. She was gonna give her a car.
That's what blew my mind.
A full fucking not a bucket from Nantucket. Okay?
I know.
She was gonna give her a car. Damn.
Wow. So
Not that you can come and stay at my house for 30. Wait, hold on. Not that you can come and stay at my house, bitch, for 30 days, rent free, bitch. I'm giving you a car.
But you know, if I could say this,
A car?
what's so funny
Girl.
about Diane accusing me of scamming, when this girl only ever called me for help. Every time my phone rang, she asked for help. I trusted her, but I didn't mind because that's all I ever do for everybody. Is people call me.
Wait. I can't hear nothing. Put out of here. That mess up needs to block in the room somewhere.
Nicole,
Yeah,
that's
that's
chocolate is mad.
No,
I tell Nicole every time evil spirit comes on her phone, that dog starts barking crazy like that.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it is what it is. And nobody has to believe me, but jealousy, I mean, if you've been friends with that person that long, to the point where you fall asleep on it, you've talked about many deep secrets.
But here's the funny part to me.
If you can make a video like that about them and say how much you hate them, I mean, you gotta know something is up with that. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, my thing is how I became the girl that was helping Diane to all of a sudden I'm this scammer when all I've ever done is help people. Like, literally, that's what people called me for. Like, if I wasn't calling helping you, therapy-wise or life coaching. I was helping you find help. I don't care if you wanted to kill yourself, if you was depressed, if you needed money, I'd find places for you to go. Like, this was literally like my mission that I did. I'm not a C5, what is it, 5013? Like, I'm not a not-for-profit. Like, I don't have the government giving me money to help people, but that's all I ever did was help people. So how you?
Oh, hell no. Hold on. I'm sorry.
The worst person in the world.
My dogs ain't going nowhere.
On YouTube is absolutely crazy.
What?
It's absolutely crazy. But Diane
is crazy.
For her words, she says what she want to say out of her mouth, and there are a lot of people who don't think about it, and they just run. I mean, they got me all out here on drugs. I don't do drugs. Marijuana's not a drug. I don't do drugs. Oh, she popping pills. And when the popping pills thing got old, now she on heroin. Like, damn, y'all put me on heroin? Come on now. Phoebe wanted to believe I was on heroin.
I think that you, Mona, have taken one of the biggest blows on the internet.
Yes, I've never seen nothing like that ever in my life.
Yeah.
Never.
And you know what, Toxic? You know what, I'm sorry. It's I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, girl.
That's okay. Just pronounce it however you need.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna say sis, T-sis. No. Like, no. And I'm glad that you said that, because I said the same thing. I've been online. I was one of the first people in my community to have a actual computer, like with dial up in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had that. No, not nobody I knew. And I had a fax machine. And I would never, this is probably corny, but I had a friend that came by and was like, girl, bitch, what you got a fax machine for? That's for rich white people. Ain't nobody faxing you. How you use that? But as soon as I set that bitch up, they coming over with they, applications and shit, wanting to send it through my goddamn machine.
25 cents a sheet.
Girl, I'll never forget that. That's when I knew I don't know if that's corny, but that's when I really knew I was different. All the way down to a fax machine. But Toxic, what was you gonna say?
No, my whole thing with the situation is just that I feel bad because I feel like people constantly are coming for Mona,
right?
Literally, based on some shit that happened. It could be something that happened in her own life. Mm-hmm. It could be something that happened online, some off camera. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
And you know what, Toxie? Right. You know what, Toxie? Sis, I've been over here windmilling by myself with asthma and fibromyalgia, fighting for this woman, like for real. Falling on deaf ears.
I was in the hospital after I tried to end my life, and I was in the hospital. Nicole was so worried about me, while everybody else, all these other content creators, talking about fuck Mona, if Mona didn't really try and kill herself, and all these fake lies. Nicole Reloaded, my sister was over here trying to find me. And
I thought I hit you up in the DM, but
I didn't have my phone. I didn't have my phone. I didn't have any of my devices. And Michelle had to get my devices. They take all that stuff from you when you go through that. So my friend Dr. Danny reached out to Nicole Reloaded, because Dr. Danny was like, well, Nicole seems like the only sensible person on YouTube. So he reached out to her, and then they both got together and contacted the sheriff's office where I live and found out that I had been taken from the hospital to the psychiatric hospital. And my friend Dr. Danny, he's also a former sheriff. I'm just very thankful that they got together, but nobody would listen. No, everybody was still running around saying it. Like, I was just sitting here watching this in my home saying, oh, I'm playing a joke on these people, but I'm really going through real life, and I'm really having a moment, and it's really a lot that I'm dealing with. And it's so crazy when you listen to people like Nicole and Tanisha, that they can tell you that they saw this coming with me. They saw the darkness. They saw when I started talking about depression all the time and suicide all the time, and when I was just carrying too much. But none of these other motherfuckers that stalked me just to hate me even paid attention. But it's just gags and roasts for them. It's laughs. It's not real life for them.
Right, and then to have Right. And then to have another content creator, to have a colleague putting out, when I saw that video and it was all edited, and I said to myself, oh, hell no. Who takes the time out to create an edited video that is an hour and 30 minutes long about another content creator that was your colleague? What?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now I'm going to say this, and I hate to throw her name in it.
Girl.
I've spoken on Tasha K before. I've spoken on Daytime Tea Time. But I would never take my time out of my day. And first of all, for a 2-minute video, I do a lot of 2-minute, 3-minute videos. That takes me 30 minutes to edit. Just that.
Right.
Small of a video.
Girl, please tell them that.
That is too much time taken out of, and then to have that negative energy lingering on you for that long that you completed that task.
Right.
Now that is a whole nother element in the spirit. That's whole nother element.
She's speaking facts.
So, when it comes to being, people always talk about spirits. Oh, it's a ghost in your house. I'm more afraid of you than I am of the ghost.
Amen.
Because it's going to jump through you to get to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading, excuse me, I was reading a comment that TC wrote, and that's so true. It says, first everyone was crying, then when Tracy said it was a joke, and then the same people was going, was dogging the shit out of Mona. Okay, that's true. That is so true. Everybody started dogging her after Tracy said what she said. Now.
Yeah, that's when it would have set things on fire.
And the problem and the root of that problem is that certain people as content creators don't understand the influence that they have on other people that might not be as strong-minded as they are to be able to formulate their own opinion and do their own investigation.
Right.
So they're going to listen to what you tell them. But the root of it is your spirit and the fact that you have a lack of understanding in your mission. That's really
right.
The root of
And
it.
let me tell you something, Toxic. Hold on, y'all. Let me just say this once again. This is your girl, Nicole Reloaded. I feel so corny in comparison to the big dogs in the room. Roof, roof. No, I'm just somebody told me to get rid of my dog. No, I'm not getting rid of my dog. She might have more knowledge than you do, okay?
Somebody told you to get rid of the
No,
dog.
they said you might have to get rid of Chocolate, Nicole. No, she ain't going nowhere. This dog knew every demon. When I record, I'm serious, Toxic. I swear to God, every demon that comes on my channel, my dog will check. She will get up and she'll try to, move the
and try to hit the computer.
Girl, the dog is ordained, little girl, by the Lord.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. No, for real. The dog, look, Chocolate, she chilling while I'm talking to y'all. She chilling. She might want to make her debut because she want to cash out because she wants some hot dogs. But besides that, shut up.
I forgot I was gonna set up Chocolate a cash out.
Yeah. Chocolate need a cash app for hot dogs. Look, she's saying. See, you shouldn't have said that because now she like Mona, get your ass outside. Shut up.
They're gonna be like Mona was trying to scam cash app for a dog.
Right.
Yep.
I'm sure
Dog ain't even hers.
I'm sure it's a white person that got a cash app for their dog. I'm just saying. But
Yeah, they don't do that shit to them. It's only us.
I love my dogs, but they trying to kill the man that's outside. He over here hustling, girl. I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? I wanted to say something to Toxic. I lost my train of thought. Oh Lord, I apologize.
Matthew, although I was a little upset with him because he
that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was. Hold on, Tanisha.
Out of his own mouth, but then tried to say you scammed, even though he said you borrowed money a couple of times and you paid it back. Now, everybody heard that clearly. So, that's not scam. That's you willingly gave someone money because you felt for their situation and obviously you had it to give. So that's what it is. Now, someone else do the same thing, and you fell back for Shannon and give her the money. Now she's scamming on you. I mean, I don't get it. What's good for the
Is everybody in her life a narcissist or a scammer? You notice that Diane accuses everybody of being a narcissist or a scammer. If she doesn't want to be involved with you anymore, or whatever reason she gets paranoid, you're a narcissist or you're a scammer.
However, she
Some people have a spirit of repetition. They repeat the same things about people over and over.
Right. Yeah.
And, so Cheesy came in the room. They were talking about the young lady who died. She was your prior moderator. Okay.
My prior moderator, if I could just say this for a minute, Shelly was my friend. We were friends.
So not only, but everybody knew her as your moderator, but your friends as well. So, that's the first time I ever gained respect for Matthew, because Tracy came in the room and it was like, oh, is this another Mona scam? And Ming was in the room and other people was in the room, and the young lady, I never see her in a lot of mess. She distinctly Dree. I never see her in a lot of stuff. I mean, at one point she was with the crew or whatever, but I never see her make like crappy videos about people in general, or creators, content creators. I don't like the fact that they say dead woman, but it is what it is.
And that's what's crazy and hypocritical to me.
I never seen
like suicide is nothing to joke about, but the woman that tries to end her life, you call her the dead woman. That's sick to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but Matthew said, Tracy, this is not the time for that. And she left the room. So then there was people saying that she made a video. Tracy made a whole video and said she believed that Distinctly Dree and all the rest of the people that you are communicating with, that they sent Shannon to scam for you, Mona. See, and this is how these lies get started up, and everybody
made up this whole lie.
That's such a big platform. People believe that.
Mhm.
And it's just not right. I just don't like the way things are going. And I just never thought I'd see grown-ups act the way that, I never saw anything like this. I don't even see some of the children act the way the grown-ups, the adults do. So I feel bad for them, because they don't even have somebody to guide them at the rate this sector is going. It's bad. It's really bad.
I hate to interrupt. I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nicole, for welcoming me on. Thank you, Mona. Thank you to everybody who's on the line and all those who listen. Thank you to my subscribers who fell through. I'm going to go do a read, you guys.
I know you gotta go, sis, but thank you. You gave me a late birthday present and you don't even know it. Are you gonna finally follow me back on Instagram? Oh.
Okay.
Look, it's when West Coast people, we don't mess around like that. Bitch, why you wanna follow me for? Bitch, I don't know you.
Y'all follow us all. God bless y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and
All right, thank you, baby. God bless you.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, she's awesome, girl, with her reads and stuff. She funny. I like that she'll cuss a motherfucker out, though.
I'm sorry what happened to you. I'm so sorry that people are so mean, and they can forgive everybody else for all the disgusting things that they've done, and all the bullying and getting people platforms taken down and things like that for no reason. And because people have their up days and their down days, and nobody's perfect. And when you're dealing with a lot of people, you're taking on a lot of their energy. And whether it's good energy or bad energy, you're taking in their energy, and it can rub off on you. And you can have your breakdowns, and I know what I know, and I saw what I saw. So, I don't even have to convince anybody. They can believe what they want to believe. I don't care. I know what I know. So, I'm sorry. I want to say I'm sorry to you. And I'm sorry that you had to be ran off of a platform because I really enjoyed you.
Oh, and I'm.
And,
Oh,
I know I
I
you, but I still.
I go where the people. I go where the people can benefit from me.
why y'all ain't tell me I was frozen in an ugly
And it's
position?
not this sector of YouTube. I'm okay with that, and you don't have to apologize. Nicole don't have to apologize because you guys were there for me. You've never left me. You were there for me the entire time, even when I was in the hospital. So it's not for you to apologize. It's for these people to realize, eventually wake up and see what they've done, see what they're believing, see people for who they really are, and see what this issue is all about. And these clicks and views and tearing people down over Google AdSense. It's disgusting. And if anybody wants to stand around here like they have morals, then they need to check what they're doing because they're not moving in good moral character. They just aren't. So, but thank you. But you don't have, it's not.
But I wrote I wrote everything that was going to take place in the order that it took place. And I texted you that so you can always go back to it and remember what I said. And if you peep in over here once in a while, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And the evil ones that are doing this, it's going to happen. What goes around comes around. And
Well,
that's been one thing that has never been
Tanisha, me and you can both be in agreement on this. Just don't say nothing. Mona, didn't you receive prophecies about what was going on?
Well, yeah, I kind of, with what I was.
I know, no, I understand, but
I knew as well as other friends around me was telling me, but me being hard-headed and having to experience it for myself, and I can't turn my back on people until I see that they mean me harm. That was my own fault and my own wrongdoing, but I could, my heart just wouldn't let me walk away from people that I felt like needed my help before they did anything to stab me in the back. But a lot of these situations, I knew they were going to stab me in the back. I just didn't know when.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was very good to hear. It was very, very good and sad at the same time to hear Toxsique. Damn, I keep saying her name wrong. It's Toxsique. It's Toxsique. It's Toxsique.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can't. I don't know how. I've tried. I can't do it.
You can call her Tox for short.
Tox.
Yes,
Girl, I'm just gonna be my West Coast sister. Look, I'm glad that she said that she has never seen. She's never, because I said this to you, Mona, and other people. I've never in my life ever, and I've been online for many, many years. And I've seen people get attacked, but I've never seen an attack this vicious on a human being online. Ever.
The greater the attack.
Ever. And then for them to hate. But the thing is that's sick though. Hold on. The thing that is sick okay, you don't like her. You hate her. You want her. They were more angry about the fact that you survived. They were angry that you survived your suicide attempt. It was like damn, they were crying. They went from crying to like, oh shit, the bitch alive.
Directions on how to get it right the next time.
I just can't. That's the most evil shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't know.
It's time to go, and hopefully this would show you, you
She
can't
said
be there
learning
for
something
everybody.
new. I was saying, oh, she said, just thinking, said she was saying it that way.
Oh,
Girl,
what you saying?
how you doing running with the
I've
wolves?
been trying to keep up with my moderator duties. Y'all saw me trying to keep up and double task. I was so proud of myself.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm proud of you, girl. You still got it. You know I couldn't see.
Mama, I still don't know how you did it. You fought to the very freaking end. I would have gave up a long time ago and said, you know what, these people are not worth my time. But you fought tooth and nail, and you didn't give up. You did not give up. And
She didn't lay down and she didn't lay down and die.
I do miss you over here. Because it wasn't always garbage, you know what I mean? We used to talk, before all these fights began, we used to talk about a lot of different things. Right. And everybody respect everybody's religion.
And they couldn't even let me do that. Like, I tried to mind my business and talk about what I talk about. They couldn't even let me do that. It's like they want to thumbs down and come through the room hating while we're trying to have a lesson and learn other things. Like, they just, it was impossible. So you can remember, everybody, you can still find me on Facebook. I'm at www.facebook.com/Mona Symone the Brain. I am working on content that I may bring back to YouTube if I think that there's a place for it and it won't be all hated. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to put out videos for nothing. So yeah. So find me on Facebook. Find me on Instagram at @Mona Symone. And if and when I come back to YouTube, if I do, I'll let you know. So just make sure you follow me to other places. I'm always somewhere.
But they watch every move you make. I don't get that.
Yeah.
But, I love you, Mona. You know that.
I love you too. Yeah,
And that's what they hate. They hate the fact that we really genuinely, and they don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't have that. Yes, let me explain something to the little girls and the boys in the yard, okay? Some of y'all want to play jump rope. Some of y'all want to play with pop rocks, okay? That's all fine. But when the lights go off and it gets dim, we go in the house and we actually really talk to each other in like real life. These sisters that are on the phone, we like real friends. Y'all don't, for the little, for you unfriendship having mother suckers, Mona really is my friend. I don't give a fuck what she do. Yes, if she do something wrong, I'ma check her and she gonna check me too. She probably punched me in my thigh. Don't do that. And I ain't trying to make Tanisha mad because she, oh no, she mess around, drag me up and down the stairs, okay? No.
You know what, Nicole? Now you know I'm the sweetest person. You am on it, and I give this off my bag. However,
yes, that's true.
Just like people don't like their kids to be played with, I don't want mine to be played with either.
Mm-hmm.
And when you cross that line, you cross that line, and I don't ever want nothing to do with you again, ever.
All right,
you
well,
took your own blessings. You took your own blessings away. So keep asking for rides and whatever you need help with. Keep asking for that because you would have had a good friend, and you would have never found a good friend as good as me. And I promise you that.
Well, I know that for sure.
I would die with your secret.
And let me just say this, Tanisha. Let me just say this. If Mona was a money grab individual, if she was a selfish individual, if she didn't care, if these people online and she was just this person, it's just money, she's not Jay Wilson. I mean, that was a little shade. I love you, Jay Wilson, but
that was a lot of shade. That wasn't just shade. That was blatant. God dang, that hit me in the throat.
Am I getting better at the shade? Y'all, they got me in shade training, y'all.
You getting a little too good. We gonna have to put you in timeout. You getting a little bit too good. That was woo.
I'm sorry, Jay Wilson. No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
But anyway, he said himself that girl. Anyway, Déjame estar aquí, papicito. So, anyway, shut up, Chocolate. Nobody's talking to you. You cannot look the dog up here. She wants to say something. Say hi.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You want to talk? You got to jump up.
I know Black Mamba, Blunt Wrap. I know y'all don't smoke.
Okay, but no, what I was gonna say is that shut up. I'm talking. It's my channel, bitch. I mean, dog. Okay, here, come on. You want to talk to Mona and Tanisha? Here, please say something. Look, that she like no. She want the with the. Okay, you want to say something? I don't know how to even get it to. Anyway, what I was gonna say is if Mona was selfish. And we're going to read your comments very, very soon. Just give me a second, you guys. You know I can't see. What I was going to say, if Mona was like selfish and didn't care and all this other stuff, she would have never blessed me with Tanisha. And me and her we have a very good, wait a minute, hello? Oh, they can't hear me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna call y'all back. I'm talking and shit. Hold on, y'all. Come here, Chocolate. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. We got disconnected.
That was in my head. I'm thinking, and I just think back and look at the, comments and see what people said. But other than that, I don't wait for nobody to say bye. I just feel like.
Mona.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, anyway, they heard what I was saying. I was just saying that I'm thankful that if you were selfish and inconsiderate and all that other stuff and didn't care, you know what I'm saying? You would have never shared a very close. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have shared Tanisha with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I saw and y'all. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. And Tanisha is a friend. She's a support. She supports you. And what I saw in two of my friends, because Nicole was my friend and Tanisha was my friend separately, and I saw that y'all had a lot in common. And y'all reminded me so much of each other. And I was like, if I can love them two individually and appreciate these things that I see in each one of them, then they probably would love and enjoy each other. And that's why I told y'all that day on that live, I said, y'all need to follow each other, reach out to each other. Y'all would like each other. I remember that. Yeah. Because I'm not selfish like that. I'm not stingy. If she's this good person in my life that uplifts me and helps me and loves me and reminds me how great I am, why not share her with you and vice versa? Because both of y'all do the same thing. So now we just the trifecta of love and sisterhood. So hey.
Oh yeah, okay, yes, and it's awesome. Mona, can you do me a favor, sis? Can you read the comments? Cause TC and there's some other comments. It's all kind of blurring together for me.
TC said, TC said on YouTube, the truth is only as good as the people they like, and these are adults. Right. You expect low intelligence IQ from some of these kids, but these adults are horrible. Right. She says y'all so freaking cute. And then just Blaze had said, which I thought was very true, people need to respect what people go through outside of social media. People could have called her, but to believe a lie is more popular, is making people pick sides, etc. It's like they're living, like I've always said, a witch hunt. Yeah, and that's so true. None of these people that are going to tell people, oh, it was a hoax, even Tracy herself, she didn't speak to me. She didn't talk to me to find out if it was truly a hoax. She She didn't talk to any of my family members. This is something she literally concocted in her head based on conversations and jokes that I have all the time about depression and everything. Like, I'm always joking about my depression because that's how I sort of get through it. And she took a conversation that we happened to have recently and runs off and says, oh, it was a hoax. She was joking about it. I'm always joking about it. So at any time in my life, should I choose to go down that path, I probably always just joked about it a few days ago. Because that is my life, and that's how I deal with my depression, and that's how I get through it. I laugh at my hardships in life, and I make jokes about it. That's why my psychiatrist told me I should have been a stand-up comedian. So none of these people actually spoke to me or any of my family members to know if this was a hoax or not. This is simply a lie that they concocted in their own heads, and they run with it. Meanwhile, me and my family and my wife was going through real shit. Shit got real for us that day, okay? And I learned a lot of lessons from that day. I carry a certain amount of guilt for scaring my friends, my family, my loved ones, my wife, y'all, my loved ones, my sisters. You know, I carry a lot of guilt because of what I did to the people that really love me. Not the fake ones that's just online making videos and fake tears and then they hate me the next moment, but the people who really love me. I feel like I let y'all down. So fuck the rest of them. They ain't even important. They can run with the lies or whatever they want to run with. I know what really happened with me, and if you're so sick to believe a rumor without even knowing me and then to pass that rumor on and much less hate a person because of it, something wrong with you. It ain't got shit to do with me because I'm over here struggling, living life just like everybody else.
Everybody else.
So go ahead, sis.
Well, I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's just real shit.
No, but no, it's real. Number one, like 100%. I don't know. I'm just very, very thankful that you're still here, and it hurts me that if anyone can't believe that you were actually hospitalized, regardless if it was my thing. This is what I've been trying to explain to people. Regardless, let's say it was a joke, a fantasy, or it's not a fantasy if you're locked up in a mental hospital and you can't get out.
I don't even like playing with I don't even like giving in to their foolishness and ridiculous. Let's not say it was a joke, because at the end of the day, it wasn't. And that's all they keep saying is that it was a joke or a hoax. It wasn't. It was real life. Wake up.
And let me clarify. No, sis, hold on, because I know people will take things. Let me say this. Hold on. I wasn't saying it in that way. No, I know it wasn't. Let me just say this. My daughter has been dealing with mental illness for the last 3 years. She's in the hospital now again. And mental illness is something that's very difficult to understand. You don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And it does make you angry. It does make you frustrated, because it's like, why would you do that? Why did you just do that? You can hurt yourself. Why did you just walk in the middle of the street and you grab them and pull them back? And then when you're off trying to live a regular life, you can't, in a sense, because you're concerned, where are they? But then you can't just focus 100%. What I try to tell people, mental illness does not make sense. It doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't. There's no way that you're going to know how a person is going to react. You don't know what they might do. That's the reason why it's very important, if you have a family member that is dealing with mental illness, if you have to call to get assistance from medical, that you need to request for police officers that are trained with dealing with mental illness, because the brain be doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm not trying to throw my daughter in the bus. She needs help. My daughter finally on her own told my dad, she said, Papa, I'm sick. I keep seeing stuff. will you please take me to the hospital? That's a big step for a person that has mental illness. They don't understand. They be doing stuff and then they have moments of clarity. And if they don't have the right support system around them, they could get lost.
Right.
Okay, I got angry at my daughter, and that's the reason why I took so close to Mona. Because she was giving me signs like my baby was doing. People don't understand, they don't know. And when she get out, I said, your auntie Mona gonna talk to you. She said, the brain lady? I said, yeah, she gonna talk to you. Because I know you will. She needs somebody to talk to her that understands.
Yeah, I promised her that. Yeah.
So, it's just hard. People don't understand. You can eat something that can throw your mind off. I don't know why people think that their brain belongs to them.
Yeah, and that's why I kept telling people that I had dealt with my mental health issues homeopathically for so long, and people didn't really get it. And not that you can cure all mental health, excuse me, all mental health illness with dietary changes or whatnot, but I just made sure I watched what I ate, I watched what I drank, I watched the people that I allowed in my circle, my energy, and over the last year, it got very toxic for me. Not only was I dealing with my health issues, but fighting the insurance company, dealing with these fake friends in and out of my life, so things got toxic for me, whereas prior to that, I didn't have any of that drama. I didn't have any of that in my life. Things were very different for me. So I was able to deal with my mental health issues without medication and differently because I didn't have those stresses, those environmental stresses is what they would call it. So it is important. Yes, medication if you need it, but also make sure that you're not inviting that negativity in your circle, in your life, in your environment. Make sure that you're eating healthy, that you're getting enough sleep, that you're feeding your brain and your body, and you're resting.
But also, though, too, sis.
Your spiritual needs.
Also, though, too, sis, if they're a young person and their frontal lobe is not closed, they're already emotional, they're already all over the place. They don't know if they might like girls, boys, cats, dogs. They trying to figure out who they are,
Figure out life.
and and they get very confused. It's not, you know what I'm saying? And if they get stricken, and my baby, my baby's sick.
We're going to be all right. And we're going to be here to help her. It takes a village. And that's why it's so important. Fuck the rumors, the gossip, the gags and roads. At the end of the day, these are our real lives. And a lot of us suffer from mental illness. And it's time to stop shunning it and shaming people so that we can talk about it, so that we can congregate in fellowship and know who's suffering and who we can talk to. Even me, when I was going through my darkest moments, I didn't really know who to reach out to.
Yeah.
In that moment, I was so confused. I didn't know who would get it, who would understand, who I wouldn't have to explain everything to. Who would just know what to say to me without me even asking a question. I didn't know who to turn to. So it's important that we continue to talk about it. And we got to be louder than the people that are trying to make a mockery of this, that are trying to make a mockery of mental health, suicide, whatever, me. We have to be louder than those people in positivity and work together in sisterhood to help continue to make changes, because we need that as humans, as a human race. We need to continue to grow and evolve, and we can't do that focusing on the shit that we don't need to be focusing on.
Right.
We need to be focusing on what's going to better us, and at the end of the day, these conversations about mental health and helping each other will. And y'all know I'm long-winded, but, that's
No. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to cry, but,
Girl, don't apologize for crying. You all right?
No, it's just
I'm going to have to get off here in a moment to do my homework. I got homework, y'all.
And then they want to make a video off of it. It's just very hurtful, and especially when you're dealing with it so close to home, it's really hard, and people don't understand
or the people that do understand, they don't care because they think these little checks that YouTube are sending them is worth more than a person's life. But when y'all cut these videos off, people live their real life, and that shit hurts. And those are the times where you cry and you get all your anger and your stress out. But people don't think. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, YouTube is not real." This shit is. It is really real.
No, it is real life. It is real life.
No, there's real people on
I
it.
mean, it's real people in real life. Now, other people might dance around. Other people might, hopscotch and, want to create. Yeah, sometimes I talk, louder and stuff and might be, little most boisterous, to give you, but 99.9% of the time, you get me in who I am in my real life. I am loud. I do cuss. I do stutter. And I will pray for you. And I will grab you and be like, sit down. I'm going to pray for you and slap oil on your forehead to get the devil out your ass. Yes, that's me. Okay? Yeah, I do that, Me and Mona might be fighting. Girl, get this oil, girl. Shut up. Me and Mona be fighting, girl. Y'all don't know. That's my big sis. There she is. Can you read this for me, sis? Grace Brain.
By Grace. Okay,
Yeah.
Grace said, hormones out of whack. Your baby is going to be okay, Nicole. This is a start. She's getting help and she'll be taught how to cope. She just needs your love and support. So true. And just Deacon says, try not to think of it as sick. I don't know you, Nicole, but I feel your baby is gifted. Yeah, a lot of us are. Lot, you know that saying, there's a thin line between genius and insanity? That is so true. That is very true. Grace says, Nicole, I'm here. If you need someone to talk to, just ask Mona. Yeah, and if you want to get in contact with Grace, I'll put you in contact with Grace.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me go blow my nose. But and what a lot of people don't know too, when Mona was in the when we were trying to find where Mona was and to verify, my daughter was in the hospital. So I didn't do that because you convinced. I did that on my own. It was out of my own reconnaissance. I did it on my own. I didn't, my spirit told me to do that. So, anyway, let me go blow my nose and gather myself.
Because you actually cared, unlike other people. And you know what's so crazy? How when I got out of the hospital, I went off on all those fake people that had been making those fake videos. Specific people, mind you, not everybody. So many people were like, oh, she went off on all of us. How come Nicole Reloaded didn't think I went off on her? All these people want to perpetuate this lie that I went off on everybody. I didn't go off on everybody. I went off on the people who deserved to go off on. I said their names, and they know who they were. So I don't know how that lying rumor got perpetuated. You, Tanisha?
Well, I know that you went off after they made a video about you, and I saw everything that happened. I watch everything. When I'm in my shop and stuff, I would sit back and turn it up and listen to everything. I do. So I know when they make a video about you, you'll make probably 3. Because maybe you just didn't feel like you got enough off the first time, but
oh no, that's because I've been seeing I've been sat back and watched 50 of those videos, and then I make 3. Yeah. I have a lot to say because I be responding to a lot of different, and that's another thing. Even in some of my videos where I was responding to people when I didn't say their names, they would think that the entire video was about them. And the entire video wouldn't be about them. It'd be 5 different people that I'm bouncing around talking about, but they would just assume the whole thing was about them, and they go to defending shit that I didn't even say about them.
Right.
It's just so crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think that is also too, Mona and Tanisha and everybody that's listening. I think that comes from a guilty conscience. Why would you just? Why would you assume? Why would you just automatically assume somebody talking about you like that on a YouTube, especially on a YouTube platform?
Well, that's what they do. They gather up and get in these little cliques and games, and I always had a strong belief the same way you get together is the same way you're gonna break up. So you get together.
TC said is, are you guys buffering? TC, refresh your, refresh. Are you guys buffering?
I'm not.
Go ahead and refresh. Refresh TC. I'm sorry.
There was a big you made I think 7 videos, and you were talking about seven different particular people that made videos about you. And this one person, which I would never say that name again after I said what I said about her, she automatically assumed that they were all about her, which they weren't.
Diane, I'll say her damn name.
So,
Diane.
One that you made about her, and the rest was about other people who had made videos about you. And so,
it was like, you made 7 videos about me. And I'm like, girl, I didn't make 7 videos about you.
So now everybody is like stalking her, and you're after her when it wasn't like that. You know, if they listened to the video instead of listening to gossip, you would see what the video was about. But everybody want to take somebody's word for it. I don't take nobody's word for nothing. I'll go up there and look at it myself.
Right.
I mean, I think that's what we all have a brain for.
Then they want to talk about why you hide your videos. Y'all weren't watching them anyway. Because clearly, if you're going around regurgitating the same bullshit that everybody else is telling you, you're not watching my videos. You're not listening to what I have to say. So why do I need to keep them public anyway? So,
just thinking, I'm glad to
go because I gotta get homework done.
Well, Mona, can you do me a favor, sis? Can you do a rundown of what was on the live? Who called in and the girl that you put on and everything real quick and wrap it up for me. Nobody can do it better than Mona. Like
which one? What?
Well, I mean, Toxsique called in, you put the lady Shannon or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let everybody. Okay, please.
So what happened? Okay, so on today's Nicole Reloaded.
Oh God.
Or what we just watched on replay, my radio voice. We were able to see Mona Symone bring onto the line, honestly speaking, aka Shannon, who confessed that Mona had nothing to do, nor did Ashley D, mind you, have nothing to do with her allegedly trying to scam Diane, who ironically was in total support of Shannon, aka honestly speaking, but somehow that got muddled up, and then when Diane was saying that Shannon was trying to scam Mona, now she's saying, or Mona was trying to scam Shannon, now Diane is saying that she, in fact, is allegedly scammed by Shannon. So then Shannon finds out that Toxsique is in the chat room, and Toxsique calls in, Shannon runs off, and Toxsique tells us how Shannon was allegedly trying to throw me under the bus and saying that I made her feel like she wanted to commit suicide. And then Toxsique found out that Shannon had actually apologized for lying on me and removing her videos. And so Toxsique was totally confused, and she had to call in and clear up the air on that. Okay, so that is the summary and the rundown for today's Nicole Reloading.
Well, amen. Well, praise God. No. Hey Mona, you ain't never go lose it. You ain't never gonna lose it.
I ain't never gonna lose that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love y'all.
I love you too, baby.
I got this homework and get it done. Love you, Denise. Love you too. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, baby.
Everything. All right.
Mona, they came over here and I didn't put my phone number in and came in and turned up and turned out. Thank you, Tanisha. Thank you. I know y'all can see up my nose.
I think, Nicole, you know how long that's been sitting on my chest, and you know the things that's been going through my head, and I clearly believe in God, and I believe in doing the right thing, but you know, I don't believe in that prank call stuff and that pretending to be somebody else and wanting to know my address. If you want to know my address, I'll give it to you, but I don't think you want to show up. You know, and I don't like to get in the middle of conflict and other people's issues. You know, if you need my help, I'll help you, but I don't want to get into. I don't have a dog in that fight. You know, and I figured they would work it out. They're women. They're moms.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have each other's numbers, talk it out. You know, and that's
Well,
that.
I just want to say
Everything on YouTube for everybody to watch. So I mean, you know, nothing would ever get worked out that way because they want everybody to see what's going on.
Well, Tanisha,
They make it messy.
Well, let me say this to you. Thank you for blessing me with, you actually coming on my platform and actually sharing your truth, your honesty, and how much, love that you share with the content creators and being a very, very big, beautiful gift. I truly appreciate you in every aspect of you. And I want you to know that. Everybody, thank you guys. I am tired. And I'm gonna talk to my sister and call my sister Tara. And let me see. Y'all know I can't see. I don't know if I meant just
the only person in this
okay. It hung up on her. My phone hot. Everything hot. I was gonna say something nasty, but anyway. Thank you, just thanking. TC, thank you, TC. Thank you, Tara. Grace Jones, Brain. Trying to go back. Just Blaze. I don't know if this was read, but Just Blaze says people need to respect what people go through. Outside of social media, people could have called her, but to believe a lie is more popular, making people pick a popular side, etc. I've always said witch hunt. Thank you, Mona Symone. Pastor Jack, Steve Pender, January Jones, PJ and SG. I believe I said Grace Jones, Ashley D. Trying to go back. Social lives. Anyway, thank you. This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we was loaded up with another live. May God bless you, and please do not forget, through God all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. May God bless you. I'm sorry y'all had to look up my nose. I love y'all. Mwah. I love you. Mwah. I love you. I love you. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and all that good and see you later, alligator.